If you're a British citizen living abroad or you've worked in the UK in the past, you might have access to the best investment I know of. But you'll have to hurry, there's an important deadline coming up. People who meet certain conditions are allowed to pay into the UK state pension on a voluntary basis. Voluntary contributions are either cheap or very cheap, and they allow you to qualify for a normal state pension. This is probably the best investment I know of, and if you qualify, you should certainly consider looking into this. So, what's so good about it? You can get a state-backed pension very cheaply. How cheap? Well, if you're accepted to pay Class 2 contributions, they cost £3.15 a week. If you pay enough to get a full UK state pension, that's 35 years or 1,820 weeks, you'll end up paying £5,733. But you will then be eligible for an annual pension of £9,627 a year for the rest of your life. Even if you can only pay the more expensive Class 3 contributions, which I'm paying, you would end up paying £15.85 a week. So a total of £28,847 for the same £9,627 a year pension. You can receive the UK state pension as well as Nenkin, and both of them can be received anywhere in the world. This is a complete no-brainer, in my opinion. So what's the catch? Well, there are a couple of issues you should probably be aware of. First is political risk. So there is a chance that future governments will change the rules and stop allowing people outside the UK to pay in. I think there's not much chance of future governments deciding not to pay pensions to people outside the UK, but it is possible. Also, at the moment, so far, Japan and the UK do not have a pension treaty that allows for pensions to rise with inflation. So under the current rules, if you're living in Japan and you start receiving the UK state pension, it will not go up after that, even though pensions in the UK may rise with inflation or cost of living and so on. Finally, applying to pay into the pension is a bit of a pain. HMRC, which administers the pension, is a bit of a mess right now. And the information online, the procedures to apply and pay, and even the phone lines can be really frustrating to navigate. Fortunately, we have a number of threads on the forum and an excellent page on RetireWiki.jp to help you. There's links in the description. Definitely take a look at those before you go any further. Now would be a great time to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Thanks. So, what's the hurry? Well, normally you're allowed to back pay for up to 6 years and then pay monthly or annually in arrears going forwards. You need 35 years for a full pension, and you need at least 10 to qualify to get anything at all. So to vest in the pension, to receive a pension, you need 10 years of payments. However, right now the government is running a campaign that allows you to back pay up to 16 years. This is ending in July. So if you have more than 6 years of gaps in your pension so far, it might be a good idea to back pay as much as you can, especially if you qualify for the ridiculously cheap Class 2 contributions. For anyone who qualifies, that is British citizens living abroad or people who've worked in the UK for a while and have paid into the UK state pension already, paying into the state pension on a voluntary basis is an excellent way to diversify your investments and make a kind of income floor for yourself in retirement. It probably won't be enough, even combined with Nenkin, but the contributions are so cheap that most people should be able to make them and then also invest alongside in Iveco or NISA. Make sure you check out the forum threads and the RetireWiki.jp page, and I'll see you in the next video.